Apply Sigma rules in your life. Make yourself millionaire, billionaire. Imagine if you got what you want every time. No struggle, no hard work, no challenges, no hard work required. Some of you are saying that will be great. You would be weak, and then when something hard comes up in your life, you wouldn't know how to handle it. Because you have never gone through anything that strengthens you. You cannot grow without struggle. You cannot develop strength without resistance, without challenging yourself, without struggle. Pain is your friend, maybe not in the moment, but for the evolution of your soul, for the long-term benefit of you as a stronger human being. Pain is your friend. If you didn't have feelings, if you didn't have struggles, if you didn't have disappointment, you could have no strength, no courage, no compassion. How could you? Those qualities are made from your pain and struggle. You are giving pain because you are strong enough to handle them. You were given this life because you are strong enough to live, because you are strong enough to drive through it, to thrive through it, to inspire others to. They will look at you and say, hey, did it, she did it, I have the strength to do it too. You are stronger than you think. You'll survive. All your talent is to this point, and you will survive whatever is coming. But next time a struggle comes, I don't want you to curse the skies. Know that it was saved for a reason and a lesson. It might be to make you stronger, it might be to teach you patience, it might be for you to show others your spirit. There is a reason. So don't you give up. You have a purpose in this world, and you will only find if you keep going and keep growing. Your struggle is a part of your story. Your struggle made you the person you are today. Your struggle is your life. Your struggle is your gift. See, many people look at struggle like it's a bad thing. Your struggle will be the gift that the world falls in love with. Nobody wants to hear the story of the man that was given everything. People want to hear the stories of men and women that endure pain. It turned their struggles into again. They want people just to feel sorry for you, or you want people to look up to you. Don't you want to be a lesson? Because lessons are born in the belly of shrimp. There is only a fictional movie, but reality is the struggle. Reality is the struggle to take the struggle and change your reality, because the whole time you were thinking that your struggle was holding you back, it was really giving you the tools to become one of the greatest. No more second guessing, no more blaming others for the problems we're having. Your life, it's a new day. This is my one-way ticket to my dreams. Your struggle is your gift. We all have that negative voice inside us, that voice that tells us to give up when things get hard, that voice that doesn't believe in our true potential, that voice that tries to convince us to take the easy option now. You know, the option that leads to a hard life later. That voice that wants to fit in with everyone else. Don't listen to that voice. Sometimes you need to put that voice back in its place. Sometimes you need to tell that negative voice to shut up. It's too hard right now. Shut up. I'm too tired. Shut up. I can't do it. Shut up. No one wants me to succeed. Shut up. That negative voice inside you is not serving you. It is bringing you down. Tell it to shut up and listen to the winner inside you. Flip the script and start talking to yourself like you know good things are going to happen. It's too hard right now. Just keep going, everything will work out in the end. I'm too tired. Rest if you must, but never quit. I can't do it. No. I can't do anything if I put my mind to it. When I believe it, I can and will do it. No one wants me to succeed. Everyone I truly care about wants me to When and all those that don't want me to. When I don't care about. Speak to yourself like the king or queen. Believe in yourself. No one else is going to do it for you. Tell yourself. I'm going to tell every negative thought inside my mind to shut the hell up. Because now I believe in me. I believe I am destined for great things. I believe I have the power to create anything I want in my life. No matter how hard things get, I will succeed. No matter how hard it gets, I will not quit. I will keep pushing forward and I will win. Repeat this every day. I am capable, I am powerful, I do have the power, I am blessed, I am destined for great things, my time is coming, I am ready, I am willing, I have everything I need to succeed and I am ready to earn my results. I will not stop. It is normal to have fear in this world that we're living in. It is normal to have anxiety. With all the things going around, with the whole world trembling in front of our eyes. With all these problems, diseases, wars, violence, sicknesses, all around us, the universe. But don't forget that you have a connection to something far greater than your anxiety. You have a protector in the universe. The universe is the most powerful power there ever was. And that power is on your side. You just need to unleash the power of the universe and understand that it is trying to help you. Hanging words. The one thing that you need to stop doing right now is to manipulate yourself, is to hanging words to the I am that are not beneficial to you. If you say, I am scared, I am poor, I am sick. Universe power. The universe power will help you to achieve those IAMs because it is impartial. You just have to understand how to use this power. Imagine having a sword in your hand. A big sharp sword, of course it will help you to fight your enemies or wild animals. But it is a sharp sword, and at the same time, if you directed it yourself, you can cut or even kill yourself. And it's the same with the universe power. So just use your common sense and don't do anything stupid. Why hang on negative words onto your I am when you wake up in the morning? Don't say I am sad, I am tired. Positive words. I am afraid. Hang positive words to your I am happy. I am alive, I am still here and fighting. I am brave, I am happy. Nothing in the world can stop me. I am healthy, I am fit. I am powerful, I am not a victim. I am a beautiful human. Do yourself a favor. Being now, say this to yourself every morning you wake up, even if it sounds weird or strange at first. It is like you hearing yourself for the first time speaking in a new language. Of course it will sound a bit odd and different than usual. But do me a favor, do yourself a favor. Don't stop with these positive IAMs in the morning, in the evening, or during the day. You can think it or speak it. And as soon as you catch yourself hanging negative words onto the I am, stop doing it. Realize that you are manipulating yourself. Conclusion. So don't be scared anymore, because you have the greatest power there ever was inside of yourself. The next time when you are afraid and you feel that the whole world is crumbling down upon your shoulders, and close your eyes and say to yourself, I am strong, I am brave, I am not afraid anymore. You can do it, and I know that inside of you there is a sleeping lion, and we will try to wake this lion up. This was a short meditation affirmation video against anxiety or fear or even laziness. This is there to do motivation. Thank you so much for watching. And stay blessed. I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. Nothing. Nelson Mandela said there is no passion to be found playing small in settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living. Now I'm sure in your experiences in school and applying to college and picking your major and deciding what you want to do with life, I'm sure people have told you to make sure you have something to fall back on. Make sure you got something to fall back on, honey. But I never understood that concept. Having something to fall back on. If I'm going to fall, I don't want to fall back on anything. I want to fall forward. I figure at least this way I'll see what I'm going to hit. Without consistency, you'll never finish. So do what you feel passionate about. Passionate about. Take chances. Don't be afraid to fail. There's an old IQ test was 9 dots. And you had to draw 5 lines with a pencil within these 9 dots. Without lifting the pencil. The only way to do it was to go outside the box. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to fail big. To dream big, but remember, dreams without goals are just dreams. Reggie Jackson struck out 2,600 times in his career, the most in the history of baseball, but you don't hear about the strikeouts. People remember the home runs. Fall forward. Thomas Edison conducted 1,000 failed experiments. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Because the 1001st was the light bulb. Fall forward. Every failed experiment is one step closer to success. Got to take risks, and I'm sure you've probably heard that before, but I want to talk to you about why that's so important. You will fail at some point in your life. You will lose. You will embarrass yourself. You will suck at something, there's no doubt about it. And I know that's probably not a traditional message for a graduation ceremony, but hey, I'm telling you, embrace it because it's inevitable. In the acting business you fail all the time. Early on in my career, I auditioned for a part in a Broadway musical. Perfect role for me, I thought. Except for the fact that I can't sing. I didn't get the job. But here's the thing. I didn't quit. I didn't fall back. I walked out of there to prepare for the next audition and the next audition and the next audition. I prayed. I prayed. And I prayed. But I continued to fail. And fail. And fail, but it didn't matter because, you know what? There's an old saying, you hang around the barber shop long enough, sooner or later you're gonna get a haircut. So you will catch a break, and I did catch a break. Last year, I did a play called Fences on Broadway. But here's the kicker. It was at the Court Theater. It was at the same theater that I failed that first audition 30 years prior. The point is, every graduate here today has the training and the talent to succeed. But do you have the guts to fail? If you don't fail, you're not even trying. I'll say it again, if you don't fail, you're not even trying. To get something you never had, you have to do something you never did. Imagine you're on your deathbed, and standing around your deathbed are the ghosts representing your unfulfilled potential. The ghost of the ideas you never acted on. The ghost of the talents you didn't use. And they're standing around your bed, angry, disappointed, and upset. They say, we came to you because you could have brought us to life, they say. And now we have to go to the grave. Together. So I ask you today. How many ghosts are going to be around your bed when your time comes? I just got back from South Africa. It's a beautiful country. But there are places there with terrible private poverty that need help. And Africa is just the tip of the iceberg. The Middle East needs your help. Japan needs your help. Alabama needs your help. Tennessee needs your help. Louisiana needs your help. Philadelphia needs your help. The world needs a lot, and we need it from you. We really do. We need it from you young people. I mean, I'm not speaking for the rest of us up here, but I know I'm getting a little grayer. We need it from you, the young people. Because remember this. You got to get out there. You got to give it everything you got. Whether it's your time, your talent, your prayers, or your treasures. What are you going to do with what you have? I'm not talking about how much you have. Some of you are business majors, some of you are theologians, nurses, sociologists. Some of you have money, some of you have patience, some of you have kindness, some of you have loved, some of you have the gift of long suffering. Whatever it is, whatever your gift is, what are you going to do with what you have? Alright, now here's my last point about failure. Sometimes it's the best way to figure out where you're going. Your life will never be a straight path. I began at Fordham University as a pre-med student. I took a course called the Cardiac Morphogenesis. I couldn't read it. I couldn't say it. I surely couldn't pass it. So then I decided to go into pre-law, then journalism, and with no academic focus, my grades took off in their own direction. I was a 1.8 GPA, and the university very politely suggested that it might be better to take some time off. I was 20 years old. I was at my lowest point. And then one day, and I remember the exact day, March 27, 1975, I was helping my mother in her beauty shop. My mother owned a beauty shop up in Mount Vernon. And there was this older woman who was considered one of the elders in the town, and I didn't know her personally, but I was looking in the mirror, and every time I looked in the mirror I could see her behind me, and she was staring at me. She just kept looking at me. Every time I looked at her, she kept giving me these strange looks. So she finally took the dryer off her head and she said something I'll never forget. She said, "Young boy, I have a prophecy, a spiritual prophecy." She said, "You are going to travel the world and speak to millions of people. And in the years that follow, just as that woman prophesies, I have traveled the world and I have spoken to millions of people through my movies. Millions who up until this day couldn't see me. Who up till this day I couldn't see. While I was talking to them, and they couldn't see me. They could only see the movie. They couldn't see the real me. But I see youth today. And I'm encouraged by what I see. I'm strengthened by what I see. Because taking risk is not just about going for a job. It's also about knowing what you know and what you don't know. It's about being open to people and to ideas. The chances you take, the people you meet, the people you love, the faith that you have. That's what's going to define you. Never be discouraged. Never hold back. Give everything you got. And when you fall throughout life, remember this. Fall forward. And I asked you how big goals and dreams. What's some personal goal that you have, someone that you love? The things that the heart can understand and feel that the mind cannot relate to. Whenever there's an argument between your heart and your mind, follow your heart. While you focus on you feel what you feel, you are moved to somehow actual. It's not what happens that determine is the major part of your future said the key is what you do about. What is your motive for action? What is it that drive you in your life today, not 10 years ago? Are you running the same pattern? Change is never a matter of ability. It's always a matter of motivation. If you will start that process of change, do something different the next 90 days than you did the last 90 days. Do something different like the new health disciplines. Relationship with your family, whatever it is doesn't matter how small it is if you'll start doing different things with the same circumstances, since we cannot change the circumstances, but we can change ourselves. We can change what we do. To have more, you simply have to become more. Learn to work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems, wish for more skills. If you do what it's easy. Complain about your situation or circumstances if you do what is easy. Stand around and be a volunteer victim like everybody else if you do what is easy. Surrender and give up on your dreams. Become depressed and bitter and angry. It's much easier to complain about the economy. Much easier to talk about the recession. That's what you easier to come up with excuses. Thanks for having around you and things to happen to you, but the only things that really count other things that happen in you. You don't let the fear take you over if you got strong enough reasons. There's something in you, it says that you're not sitting back waiting to see what politicians will do for you. There's something in you that says I'm not going to focus on the general economy. I want to focus on my personal economy. There's something in you this has the most dependable hand in the world is the one at the end of you risk. That's something in you that says always strive to get on top in life because it's the bottom that's overcrowded. The people that will make it in this life. They look around for the circumstances that they want, and if they can't find them they create them. If you identify yourself in a new way, and you own that every day, and that becomes the stare down you live, you'll find a way to make that standard real. You have the ability to do more than you can ever begin to imagine. You have something special. You are uncommon. One great American said, I choose not to be a common man. It's my right to be uncommon if I care. I seek opportunity, not security. I don't wish to be a kept citizen, humbled and dull by having the state look after me. I want to take the calculated risk to dream and to build, to fail and to succeed. I prefer the challenges of life to the guaranteed existence. All of us are self-made, but only the successful will live. We have strong sense itself. That gives you life a sense of purpose. Your life has a sense of purpose. It gives you life a sense of direction. You're saying yes for a bigger life. You saying yes, I'm tired of playing small. You're saying yes, I'm really too ready to be empowered to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. There's something that's in you that says I'm not mentally fit to work for somebody for the rest of my life. You don't just get a result without some kind of action, without some form of ritual meaning actions you do consistently. We live, we believe we are, because that's when the real you shows up. That's when the energy comes alive. The question is no longer is it possible for you to have all your dreams become a reality in your lifetime, because it's not about potential. You've got a lot of it. The question is, have you made a decision? Don't try to change the scene, don't change the soil. Don't change the sunshine, don't change the mix of seasons. Select the miracle of everything that's available, work for you, and start working on the inside. Work on your philosophy, work on your attitude, work on your personality, work on your language, work on the gift of communication, work on all of your abilities, and if you'll start making those personal changes, I'm telling you everything will change. What are you willing to say yes when you're willing to move forward? You said yourself, I'm willing for people laugh at me. You said yourself, I'm willing to cut this out. You said yourself, I'm willing to make this happen. You said yourself, I'm going to do whatever it takes to build this business. I can do it. If anybody has ever done at any point in history, then what's possible for one? It's possible for me. You saying yes to your life. Yes to your dreams, yes to your unfolding future. First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, and then you win. Been trying to live life surrounded by Dream killers and grave diggers yet. Never took the easy way, saw truth, so I danced by the rain's rhythm, cause there's no shortcut through the pain, so please don't mention no painkillers. Never wanted a cheat code, cause cheat codes make you forget that you forget to make leaps and bounds. Eventually you are gonna need to step back, never ask nobody for nothing. I don't want to be a failure unless that, yes, so I pick the highest mountain to climb, impact my will and my backpack. Well told me it's impossible, dream told me I'm possible. I'm possible. Impossible when the world told me it's impossible, dream told me I'm possible. I'm possible. I'm possible. Got a will to come back, nastier than the punch of life itself, yet despite the 12th knockdown I got up again, attending again. Rest assured that I ain't gonna rest till I'm done and finished. Now, list of top 5 alive or dead, I'm gonna be in it. Don't believe in failure, turn lost in towards him again, yet domain. The world told me it's impossible, dream told me I'm possible. I'm possible. Impossible when the world told me it's impossible, dream told me I'm possible. Pushed myself to the brink of extinction, all for just a piece of wisdom. Why not be a wolf to life instead of playing a lost damn victim? Why got a family to take care of at the same time building a kingdom? Never wanted a linger, but the true child care that when the time comes I won't pull the trigger. As I grew older, my shoulders grinding, my patience grew bigger. Who would have figured that that little kid would become something way bigger? But look around in my environment for somebody to be a hero there, well, they didn't. It is fine, cause they never needed nobody but the person that I see in the mirror. The world told me it's impossible, dream told me I'm possible. Impossible when the world told me it's impossible, dream told me I'm possible. I'm possible. The greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another. Whenever two people meet, there are really 6 people present. There is each man as he sees himself, each man as the other person sees him, and each man as he really is. Be not afraid of life, believe that life is worth living, and your belief will help create the fact. If you can change your mind, you can change your life. The deepest principle in human nature is the craving to be appreciated. Great use of life is to spend it for something that will outlast it. Nothing is so fatiguing as the eternal hanging on of an uncompleted task. Whenever you're in conflict with someone, there is one factor that can make the difference between damaging your relationship and deepening it. That factor is attitude. Anything you may hold firmly in your imagination can be yours. Good humor is a philosophic state of mind. It seems to say to nature that we take her no more seriously than she takes us. I maintain that one should always talk of philosophy with a smile. Our view of the world has truly shaped by what we decide to hear. Begin to be now what you will be hereafter. None of us are ever who we were yesterday.